Ricky Hattons' big homecoming fight is fast approaching, and Ricky's stepping up his training. His gym is hosting some new visitors. Ricky's sparring partners have just arrived from America. The gladiators are in town and grab the chance for a photo opportunity. And today, Ricky has a very special visitor.
I'm really proud of seeing him today. I'm the person who makes him more stronger to go in there and do it.
Ricky's greatest fan, James Bowers.
Come on, Ricky, get in there and do the job, because you know I'll jump in and get him. You alright?
James is Ricky's mascot. He has a rare brain condition called hydrocephalus, so he can't always turn up as Ricky's faithful talisman.
Ever since I won my first world title against Tony Pepper's carried the belt in for every single fight, and it's only recently since we've been fighting in America where doctors won't allow him to fly.
And Ricky's got some big news for James.
The next fight's in Manchester, isn't it?
Yes!
So you know what that means, don't you?
I'll be there.
You'll be carrying the belt in.
Yes, I can't wait.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Miss me little mate, my last 5 fights.
Yeah, but
so we'll get you there. 50,000 people, you carrying the belt in.
Yes,
You'll be signing more autographs than me, won't you, champ?
Yes, if I would have been allowed over in America, you know I would have been there.
I know, mate, but the doctor said you couldn't, could you? But
no, but if there were no doctors around, I would have just ignored the doctors and I would have flew over myself. Because I would have wanted to have been there.
I know you would, but you know you inspire me, don't you, pal?
Yeah.
So we're gonna do it the next fight. You carry my belt in, is that all right?
Yes.
Good man, good man.
Yes.
Every Tuesday, Ricky has to make the trip across Manchester for his weekly endurance session with the physio.
I've had trouble with my elbows for a few years now. Probably something that I've not broadcast really. I'm not really a moaner. Ooh, it's a pussy, isn't it?
It's a time when Ricky can take stock of his unusual life.
Getting punched for a living and up in weight, certainly in my case, up in weight and down in weight, can't be good for your body, can't be good for your organs.
But Ricky has no regrets on what he's done with his career.
I started when I was 10. 20 years I've been, doing this fucking rubbish. But, no, I mean, it started off as my hobby. And now I get paid for for something that was my hobby, really, so as hard as it is and demanding as it is, it's not a lot of people would like to be in a position where something they had as a hobby they get paid for, so it's not a bad position.
As a young boy, Daddy used to tell me stories.
Ray's a caring father and grandfather, and constantly worries about the dangers involved in his 2 sons' chosen profession.
I've had enough years watching Ricky and Matt since they were like 10 and 11.
As an ex-professional footballer, Ray would have preferred for his sons to stay away from the violence of boxing.
If I'd have had a choice for Richard and Matthew, who were both quite very, very good footballers, I'd have preferred them to carry on at the football rather than the boxing, but it wasn't to be.
Ray hopes his grandchildren follow a different path from his sons.
Campbell is certainly not going into boxing, and little Jack isn't if we've got anything to do with it, but it's their parents and they'll make that decision, not us.
With so many boxers making too many comebacks, Ray is aware of the risks that Ricky faces as he approaches the end of his career.
You just got to hope that the time when Ricky's got time to get out of it, that he gets out of it and has got the health to enjoy what he's earned, and that's the big thing with boxing. It only takes a second. I wouldn't like him to have too many more.
In the last days before his big clash with Juan Lascano, Ricky enters into the final stages of his training regime.
So it's going really well. This is probably the hardest part of the training.
He's transformed himself from overweight boxer into a finely tuned fighting machine, and he's ready for the ring.
I'm feeling really, really sharp. The timing's bang on.
Team Hatton, Billy Graham and Kerry Kays are confident that their man is fully prepared.
Yeah, of course he did it.
His weight's right.
Yeah.
He seems mentally right as well, doesn't he, Bill?
Yeah, every shot's all in sync and that. It's quick, powerful. It's his homecoming, isn't it? So it's exciting.
And his closest family are aware of the importance of the challenge ahead.
He'll have to be ready, won't he? He'll have to be confident.
He's absolutely bang on for it.
Rick would rather die than lose this fight.
It's now down to business, and the media circus around the fight kicks into gear, with photo shoots and television interviews.
Fight night, these stands will be packed.
With his world title at stake, it's the defining moment of Ricky's boxing life.
I just see a man across the ring that's getting in the way of my, of making a better life for myself. So you better get out of the way.
In front of his beloved home crowd, can Ricky bounce back and keep his boxing crown?